Once again. I'm coming at y'all from the Bat Cave, the Bat Cave, quote unquote, undisclosed location. Let y'all roll in. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. For people who have emailed me in regards to a lot of concerns about what I previously discussed on my channel, I will tell y'all that I have called some of y'all, majority of y'all, to tell you the truth, but a lot of y'all don't answer your phone. But it is what it is because we all have our own personal lives, so things happen. But if I do call you, 90% of the time, I do leave a voice message. The other 10% is for the simple fact of the matter that you're probably not available, so it is what it is. But what I will say is, I'm here now, I'm going live, and, I'm dealing with personal things, my own, personal life, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. Don't need to even go into detail. But what I will also say is this. Disclaimer, this does not constitute legal advice, nor does it constitute anything anti-government. The sole proof of this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Let's roll. A lot of people ask me about the SPC process, and I try to do my best, if more than my best, to explain the lucidity of the simplicity of it. Now, what people need to also understand is that this is a process that you actually were never even supposed to know about. It's proven fact. But let me explain it in its simplicity. That way, this will actually keep you from losing thousands of dollars, and it will also keep you from losing your personal property. Let's explain it. Okay? Step 1. Read all information concerning the concept of redemption. Now, redemption means particularly salvaging, according to the Oxford definition, what you already obtained. Especially read, and those who have the hardware know what I'm talking about, private versus public. Step 2. Fill out your UCC1 and security agreement for your straw man, a transmitting utility, and do all the necessary documentations that coincide with it. Now, most people have received documentation from other sources, names aside, and it's not really important. It's no blame on anybody. But you have to take it into consideration that you need to understand and interpret and understand what redemption really is. If you don't do that, this is the reason why a lot of people come to, my email, so to speak, and say, this doesn't work. This process doesn't work. No, it works if you work it. It works if you work it. You have to be assertive. You have people out here on the airwaves telling you to fill out UCC1, and they're making you think that the debtor and the secure party are the same entity. That's a bold-faced lie. I'll be the first to tell you. Straight. That's a bold-faced lie. Straight. So anyone that ever sold you documentation that told you that the debtor and the secure party are the same entity is full of shit. And pardon my language if you're sitting around children. But it's real talk. They are full of shit. They're full of game. And their specific intent is to deceive and mislead you. Straight up. Step number 3. Remove yourself from voter registration. A lot of you motherfuckers, excuse my language, I'm not going to call everybody that, but a lot of these motherfucking agents that's out here, that's who I'm talking to, not my general crowd. A lot of you motherfuckers out here want people to sit here and want them to vote. I'll be the first one to say it on the airways. Fuck voting. You feel me? Fuck them. They're not going to do nothing for you. They're not going to change anything. Nothing's going to change. Shit's going to get gradually worse because you don't want to take the accountability to actually handle your business on your own. So fuck voting. Remove yourself from voter registration. If you want to be a slave, cut this motherfucking video off. Straight. Other than that, if you want to actually sit here and take full responsibility, straight. Listen further. Step 4. Accept for value any document that purports, which means to undertake, placing the obligation from the government on you. Straight. That's what acceptance for value is. It's not about accumulating no motherfucking goods. It's not about accumulating money. It's not about accumulating property. It's about getting rid of your bullshit before these motherfuckers make you responsible for what the fuck you're not doing. Straight up. Step number 5. Right across the original documentation sent for acceptance for value statement. You better learn how to educate yourself in that. If you want to contact me in regards to that, I can show you how to do it. I'm not going to say it online, lest they try to say I'm sitting here actually giving people legal advice. My disclaimer is in the beginning of the video. Let's go further. Step number 6. All letters on the book that you will need. You got the hardware. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, contact me. Serious inquiries only. Step number 7. Send back the original document with your letter, your UCC, House Joint Resolution, power of attorney in fact, and you have the adjoining routing number. A lot of stuff I'm not going to say, but I'm just going to be realistic about it because, again, this doesn't constitute legal advice. Step number 8, make out your bill of exchange, for example. Now, notice that a bill of exchange is not a letter of debt, nor is it encumberancing anyone to actually purport to say that you're actually making a fraudulent documentation. That's not true. Now, there are some channels on here that will make you believe that, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. That's a bold-faced fucking lie. But believe what you want. Invoice number, postage certified account number. Account number, you already know what that is. Debtor in location / person. Value of bill. And sign as the creditor for the straw man, including your power of attorney in fact. How the fuck more simple can I make it? Y'all keep listening to these motherfuckers on YouTube. They're going to keep screwing y'all out of y'all money. That's what they're going to keep doing. I give this away for free for years. Been doing it. Not arrogant, being very humble about it, but I'm very aggressive when it comes to people who lie. Straight up. Step 9. Any additions for UCC1 is made on UCC3 addendum. Step 10. Any action or case taken at the filing UCC1 must be filed UCC3. I will not even repeat that. Step 11. Any bill of exchange written as acceptance for value will result in register on the UCC3. Step 12. Mail bill of exchange, stamp original to Secretary or Treasury, and wait 10 collective business days. Then mail debtor and location a bill of exchange stamp copy. You'll never hear this shit again online. Period. How in the world do I contact people, literally, outside of my own personal issues on a daily basis that still said for years they've been trying this and don't get it? Amazes me. But what it also does tell me is that these people are actually informed by disinformation agents. Y'all people think that these motherfuckers, and I'm talking to the agents, not to my general audience, have your best interest in hand when they're giving you a design to fuck you up. Straight up. They're handing you a design to fuck you up. That's why I explain to people all the time the UCC1 was never a process for you to learn about in the first fucking place, because it makes these fraudulent pieces of shit responsible. All these mortgage companies, all these banks, all these entities that profit off of your hard work and your labor are fraudulent. And then you peruse these channels on YouTube because you want a remedy. Obviously, you need one. I shouldn't say want. You should need a remedy. And then you don't even come to the cognizance of what the remedy really is. That's why it's a lot of these motherfuckers that y'all have subscribed to that ain't worth shit. I started my channel in 2017 to let people know the truth for fucking free. Lawyers will charge you thousands of dollars and try to convince you that their remedy works. There is no remedy in a bankrupt system. There isn't any. There is no remedy in a bankrupt system. Period. Except for a superior security interest. Correctly done, it's quite effective. And that's the reason why a lot of these motherfuckers, not agents, I'm talking to, not my general audience, are these individuals that try to stop you from filing your paperwork. The more you know, the harder you go. But I keep it real with you. Shit. 2020 turned people, a lot of these motherfuckers in society to some real punk bitches. Real shit. It turned them into some real punk bitches. Amazing. Everyone has problems. We all understand because these are things that are created from a societal indifference. But this process, as opposed to other people on certain channels, don't want you to know the complexive truth. Straight. It's complexive, but it's actually quite simplistic. Very simplistic. I just ran down 12 things that the world didn't want you to fucking know ever. I do it to jeer at these motherfuckers because, to tell you the truth, what they want to do is make your existence worse, not better. Not better. What the fuck? We just saw this shit, what was it, yesterday? These motherfuckers talking about they stormed the Capitol. Still going after what I call, quote unquote, in part of my language, if you're sitting around children, the government penis. You still want to suck the penis. These people aren't going to change your existence. They're frauds. They are fucking frauds. Every last one of them. Straight. Y'all better get your head on straight, or else your existence for the near future is going to be very dire. Folks just gave out majority of the population fucking, what, $1,800 to live off of for 365 fucking days? You can't be fucking serious. Yet, people say, I understand certain people's situations. If they have to do what they have to do, it is what it is. I understand. Majority of my subscribers are actually hardworking people. I'm not going to say the word citizen. That's a curse word to me. But they're hardworking individuals. Straight. But it comes a time of recognition where if you want the embetterment for yourself to come out of that slave mentality, and yes, it's a hard word to swallow, but that's slave mentality. Straight up. People don't want to hear that word because they think that it has to deal with an atrocious history in the past. No. That shit still is currently enacted to this day. And for the other people on the opposite end of the spectrum, it affects you too. You think slavery was actually emboldened against one specific race or class of people? No. It's actually placed upon you and your kids. You might not like it, but I tell you what, that's why they put the theatrics on yesterday for y'all to storm the Capitol. It is storm shit. That was theatrics to make you vie for something that is not going to happen in the near future. Straight. Now, the smart people The intelligent ones are people who know that this is a gimmick. We're not going to buy into the propaganda. Straight. I'm not going to do it. But lo and behold, you have people who still believe that a lie is the truth and the truth is a lie. They still believe it. Y'all better pay attention in these next few, I should say, potentially months. That a lot of stuff you're going to hear, a lot of stuff that you're going to actually research, a lot of stuff that people are going to dispense to you is bullshit. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. It's a very significant truth. But a lot of people don't want to hear it. Straight. But as long as Lord Enlightened Luciferian Prince 5.4 can keep on rolling on his channel, he's going to keep doing it. As long as my creator give me life, I'm going to keep doing it. I don't give a fuck about what the establishment says. I don't care. I'm one of them people who doesn't give a fuck. I don't. Might be a hard pill for the ages to swallow, but it is what it is. I don't care. I'm going to keep kicking the statistics and ballistics. Keep it rolling. I don't care what the fucking establishment has to say. So-called establishment, this piece of shit. This fucking country is like a goddamn vehicle that's running on 4 flat tires. Straight. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't. I made my resolve up a long time ago. Don't care. But I will do one thing. As long as I reside here. I don't live here. I reside here. I will tell the truth. And I will continue to expose the bullshit against these motherfucking people who call themselves archons on this continent. I will do that. Straight. It's a duty. It's my duty. My universal duty. Not an American duty, but it's my duty to speak the significant truths that people need to know in order for them to live a better future. I will do that shit. And I will say this as a public testament. I will lay my life down for this shit. Straight. Straight. I don't give a fuck. I don't fear people who can kill the body. I fear the entity that can kill the body and the soul. I don't fear mankind. I fear my creator. Period. Not worried about these people. You got to realize y'all living in a subverted reality of bullshit. Straight. Most people that y'all deal with on these channels, you know, they're sensuous. All they look after is money. They want money. They want gifts. They want things. You better understand a significant truth before you proceed in your personal existence in your life. 95% of them are lying to you. Straight. Under disguises and guises. That's what I call it. That's what they're doing. Disguising. Who I am, what I do, this works or whatever. No. It's only one way when it comes to this commercial process. Trust me. It's one way. Let me emphasize on one more significant point. Status correction. Status correction does not have to deal with nationality. First off, there's no such thing as nationality. There's a personality of a nation. But when it comes down to your identification as an individual, that doesn't have to deal with a particular entity. People that call themselves African Americans, or people who call themselves Pacific Islanders. These are designations of places and locations, not the actual native title of the people. Period. It doesn't deal with the native title of the people. It deals with a specific location. Why do people sit here telling you that this is the most significant truth when in reality it deals with something entirely different? I swear to God, I wish I had my laptop in the car. I swear. I could pull this shit up. to show you significantly the truth. Let's go further. No disrespect to anybody with what I'm getting ready to say, but I have to be blunt with what I'm getting ready to say because it's the truth. You might not like it, but it is what it is. People who call themselves more-ish, stop that shit. Stop that shit. Stop it. Because, again, as I said in the previous video, ish is something like. You're either more or you're not. You're either in or you're out. Period. No straddling the fence with that. Proven fact. Now, you might have your variances with what I'm saying because the indoctrination that you have received really comes from trying to conjoin with a foreign entity on a national basis as opposed to establishing your own. Would you like me to say that again? I think I need not. Now, like I said, this is not disrespecting anyone. This is just being real and honest. Stop calling yourselves more-ish. If you want actual proper status correction, start identifying yourself as who you really are and not what someone else distinguishes you to be. Can't make it no more simple. But a lot of people buy into imagery as opposed to the significant truths to certain things. And that's the emphasis I'm placing on this conversation. Period. You can't buy status correction. It comes from your own personal recognition of who you are. That's where it comes from. It doesn't come from paperwork and dealing with a fraudulent government. And I'm going to be blunt. A lot of people don't like it. Of crackers who want to sit here and try to dictate to you what the fuck's going on. Yes, that's how we talk in the South. Yeah, we eat South meat too. But at the same token, that's the truth. It doesn't come from them. They dictated, and a lot of Moors individuals, they call themselves Moors, had to understand that the Constitution was actually a convoluted documentation that these individuals conscribed in order for them to subvert your reality and to make you and your progeny a slave. Proven fact. To make you a slave for generations. For generations. Still to this day, people sitting here still looking for a solution when the solution has been in your face the whole time. But the average person vies for the illusion. They vie for the fiction. A lot of people don't want the truth. And many and majority can't handle it. Straight. Can't handle it. You know why? Because it brings people into accountability. It makes you responsible. Notice the word response. Responsible. It means that you have to start taking care of your own business. And a lot of people don't want to take care of their own business. They don't. As I said in the previous upload, a lot of people want a public pimp. But at the same token, if you want one, if you realize the significance of what I'm saying, you have to realize when hoes go out there and work, and excuse my language if we're around kids, when hoes go out there and work, they give the money back to who? The pimp, who gives them a percentage of what they actually went there and made. So who did the most work? When are people gonna wake the fuck up? Straight. People don't want to be accountable. It's basically what I'm saying. Straight. They don't. They don't want the accountability factor. They don't want to be responsible. They don't want to take care of their own affairs. And to be honest with you, the public full system has totally handicapped them from actually doing that. Straight. Made a whole bunch of fucking nation of fucking idiots who like sweets and treats. Nah, y'all better get out of Babylon. If you're chosen, you know you're chosen because my words resonate with you. You know it. It resonates with you. You know what I'm saying is the truth. And for those who don't like it, oh well, go to hell. So what? But what I'm doing is redeeming the people who deserve to be redeemed by revealing the truth that they never wanted you to know about. Period. Not going to keep y'all too much longer. Peace and light. Stay tuned for the next 2 uploads coming today. And agents, you know what it is. Don't contact me. I do not consent. I do not oblige. Period. You might not like it, but I will keep on doing what I'm going to do. You're fucked by what you feel. Deal with it. Other than that, y'all have a good day. Peace and light to y'all. Stay safe. Maneuver. Those who want to support my channel, it is what it is. You got my PayPal. I put it in the video description. Also, I might be dealing with some family issues because I currently had a recent occurrence in my family. I don't need to describe what took place. But if you would like to donate for that cause, if you can, it is what it is. All proceeds would definitely go to that eventual situation. But those people who want to inquire about this personal information that I'm saying online, please email me. And if this is your first time viewing this channel, please like and subscribe. To all my other subscribers, please actually share this information to other people online and we can keep this moving. You know, I'm just a voice, but y'all are the force. Remember that. Y'all take care. Peace.